I'm back. It's been a while since I've been on. I'm Kathy with Beyond 60. And yes, I promised that I was coming back to start doing my regular recordings. And oh my, it's even been crazier this year. My salon has been going through a remodel. A local guy he purchased our little village here, and he's just making things nice, and we've all got major renovations, so I haven't had a place to work. It's just been something, electrical, flooring, painting, new cabinets, everything. But anyway, happy New Year to all of you. I didn't even get a chance to do that. Yes, and lots of things have been going on. I lost my bear. My Cocker Spaniel. He was 16 and a half. And it sure breaks your heart, when they go. But he gave us so many joyful years. I tell you, he just was with us all the time. And I was, you expect it, but it sure hurts not to have them around. But anyway, let's get on to something more positive. I had talked to you the last video about making a change up in some of my videos. And, I've been growing. In fact, I've been growing very fast this month. I'm almost to 500 subscribers. And thanks to all of you for believing in me that I could do this at my age. A month from 73 years old. That's something else. But anyway, I had told you that instead of doing so much makeup, and of course that's always fun and I'll continue to do it, that I was going to take you inside my treatment room. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I have thought about this, how I want to go about it. And how I'm going to start out, I'm going to do a video on what it's like to go to a holistic esthetician. And you can kind of compare it to your esthetician because there's not a lot of us out there, holistic. And that is, if you haven't watched my video on Eastern versus Western aesthetics, it'll explain a lot of that. And I'll put the link down below. But I'm going to explain to you how when a client comes to me, what I do. The first thing I do is I have them give me pictures of everything that they have in their arsenal, all their skincare, what they've been using, what they thought didn't work, what did work. I want to know that before I meet them, because I can tell so much by when I first meet with them what they're trying to achieve in their skincare needs. I do face reading, and I'm going to put a little a chart up there so I can tell you. I can tell more about a person in the first minute by reading their face, because your face is what Chinese refer to as physiognomy. And that's how they tell what your inside of your body is doing. It's your face map of your internal body. And, that's, we don't treat the topical, we treat the internals. And most of that I'm looking for is coming from your large intestine or your stomach, if there's problems there. And there are telltale signs that I will go over. And it will be, I'll do it with kind of put the video in as I'm describing it. And I can tell so much. And the most important thing is I want to know what their emotions are like. And, your emotions are going to create more wrinkles than what you're putting on top of your face, and age. And that's so important that we get a handle on that, the stomach problems. And so I'm not going to send you home with a boatload of new stuff and have you throw out all the others. And I think that's how Western aesthetics handles things, because they're so programmed by the lines that they carry. Let's say they carry one line, and that company has taught them everything about that line and all the facials that you do with it. But you don't ever think outside the box. You know, you get so almost, just like I said, you can't think out of the box. They've just programmed you just to work with that line. And that's not how I look at things. I want to look at your face and say, what does she need? What's the best that's going to help her? What's the number one thing that I'm going to help prescribe for her? That's the difference between working with a holistic esthetician and a Western esthetician, or working with one of the influencers on YouTube. I mean, they're all great, yes, and they get paid to talk about certain products and so forth. Well, the products that I use, I have a lot of history on them. I do my own case studies. If it's not working, if you've heard me say, out the door it goes. And you can do that with over 40 years experience. God, I just didn't fall off the truck, you know, however you say that. And I've learned things. I learned what works, what doesn't work. And what's exciting is I just got a new, what's called a cold plasma. And boy, this is what I've been sticking in here at my age, waiting for something to happen on the things. But it's new from Korea, and it is cold plasma. It's called the Dr. Platon, and I will do a video on it in a few days, showcasing it and showing you all the things that it does. And I kind of thought, you know, it was an investment on my part. And I thought, do I want to invest, you know, at my age? And I probably, I'll be around for a few more years. What is it going to do for me? But with watching it for a year and watching their before and afters, how it works on glycation, on all this tightening here, on acne, rosacea, psoriasis, and it increases the penetration of the products that I use in the facial by 24%. So I've been using it now for over a month, and I'm having fabulous results. And those are the kind of results I'm going to show you when we get into my room. The first, what I thought I would say is kind of give you an idea of what I'm looking for with a new client. And then I'm going to take you through some of the lines that I do carry. I carry 4 lines. I carry Neogenesis, I carry Photozyme, Osmosis, and Yonka. And of course, then I carry a lot of Korean because they're so advanced than we are. Most of my treatments in my back bar or my room are from Korea because they're just unreal. That's K-Beauty. But why do I carry 5 lines? Just like I said before, you carry 1 line and they just get you programmed where you can't think outside the box. And that's what happens with aesthetics today. So I'm going to kind of do a brief analysis and give you an idea of why I would choose Photozyme and why I would choose Neogenesis, why I would choose Osmosis, because Osmosis started me as a holistic esthetician over 15 years ago, and why I would choose them, why I would choose Yonka, because I've had, you know, years and years experience with all the lines, and I know what they do. And I'm just not going to, you know, I don't like, it's not my way to have somebody come in and just say, you can't use any of this unless it's toxic. Because things like moisturizers, toners, you know, sunscreens and moisturizers, those are maintenance. What I want to be concerned about, how are we feeding your skin and what exosomes are going into your skin. So anyway, I just want to come on here and make sure I wasn't dead. And I did have COVID, and boy, it took me a long time to get over that. And that was the first time I ever had it. So anyway, please, if you like what I'm talking about and are excited about going forward, don't forget to send it to a friend, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, because I am going to have quite a few things coming up. They'll be shorter ones because I'm going to record my whole facial, and then I'll just isolate one part and say, why did I do this? So I've just got some ideas. If you like some of these ideas, I want you to leave a comment and tell me what are your skin concerns. And like I said, most of my clients are aging. They're mostly over 60. And again, that's because I've been in this business so long. But I think you'll really enjoy this. So don't forget, subscribe, give me the thumbs up, and leave that comment. Thank you so much.